quickly recap some of our most important exponent laws here. So the first exponent law we want to look at is what happens if you multiply two things with the same base, and that's very important. They both are x's here. And what happens to the exponent? So that's why we call it exponent laws, because we're going to be affecting the exponent. So we can combine these two when we're multiplying the same base by the exponent law tells us that when multiplying, we add the actual exponents themselves. So we're going to have 3 plus 6, which will give us an exponent of 9. And that comes from the fact that if you were to expand out x cubed and x to the 6th, well, x cubed is just 3x's. X to the 6th is just 6x's. So in total, you have 9x's. So that's kind of the basis of that particular law. Okay, let's look at division. So for division, we have a similar law, but this time instead of adding the exponents, we're going to subtract the exponents. And so in this case, if you have a to the 7 divided by a cubed, it's going to be 7 minus 3 in the exponent, which will be a to the 4. All right, what about an exponent to an exponent? So we're looking at the top right here. So 2 cubed to the power of 5. Well, if you have an exponent to another exponent, it's a little different than what we did over here to the left with the multiplying the same base. Here we only have a single base. So what we're going to do is, in this case, the exponents themselves are going to be multiplied together. So you're going to have 2 to the power of 3 times 5. And so in that case, you will have 2 to the 15. And in the last case, if you have an exponent outside a set of brackets like this, you can kind of treat it like the distributive law, where you can apply it to both of the parts, in this case, inside of the brackets. So that means it would be equal to 4 squared times a squared. And you can actually go ahead and, since 4 is a number, you can calculate what 4 squared is, which would be 16. So 16a squared. And that's a quick recap of some of the most basic exponent laws.